Nothing gets a party going quite as good as a giant 30-foot penis. Well, all the talk this week is about the impending coronation of King Charles III. Now, whilst I myself am not what you would consider a royalist by any stretch, I certainly do wish all the best for my English cousins. And I know this is a big thing and a big day for them and a big occasion for them. And I get why, because in these days of ever fracturing societies, the monarchy is one of those central things that binds the nation together, and those things are becoming ever more important in the current day. So I say good luck to them and the very best for the occasion. Now, having said all that, it seems not everybody is 100% on board with this over there in Blighty, and something has cropped up that is slightly well, it's unusual to say the least. Some people may be offended by it. Other people might, get a giggle out of it. However, be that as it may, it's my job here to report the news for good and ill, and I will not shirk that responsibility. And in that spirit, I bring to you today's story. This is from Bristol. From the Bristol Live people here. Shocked locals spot a 30-foot phallus mown into Bath's Royal Crescent days before the coronation. I know you're as shocked as I am to think who could do such a thing. It's an absolute disgrace. Coming up to this wonderful pageant-filled historic day. But here you have it. Some local wag has decided he was going to rain on the parade, or pee on the parade, if you like, with a 30-foot phallus. That's a penis in layman's language. Let's have a look at what's going on here. This is from Bertie Adam. Bertie. Okay, Bertie, what have you got for us here? Okay, it has left locals bemused, says Bertie, and no doubt people further afield, including myself, of course. Right, there you go. Now, okay, let's get straight. Just dive straight in there. You can see the famous Royal Crescent. Many of you will be familiar with the Bath, the city of Bath, and part of the whole infrastructure of Bath is this crescent. As you can see, that's the thing there, not the phallus. That's not part of the history or culture of Bath at all. Well, maybe it is now. No, that's the famous crescent, a very famous royal crescent, they call it. But the tagline here from Bristol Live is pranksters have mown a giant penis into famous perfect lawn, in quotes, on one of Britain's most exclusive streets, just days before the coronation party there. Okay, let's read on and see if we can, make any sense of the nonsensical. Okay, Bertie. Shocked locals have spotted a phallic picture. Phallus. What great word that. Phallus. Shocked locals. Back to business. Shocked locals have spotted a phallic picture mown into grass outside Bath's exclusive Royal Crescent. The rude drawing arrived overnight. It's unclear at this stage if it's a protest against this week's royal event. Yeah, okay. The timing is suspect, one might say. The coronation of King Charles III will take place at 11 a.m. With people planning on street parties and picnics all over the country to celebrate it. And I say good luck to them. Enjoy your day, make the most of it. These things are a big deal, and more and more it's important to celebrate your history and your culture and your heritage. I think the older I get, the more important this appears to me, this seems to me. Right, okay, sorry, now, where was I? Yeah, including the grounds of the Royal Crescent. They're planning, obviously, Bath being, Royal Bath, some people call it. They're planning big parties and flags of bunting and people out having picnics and street parties and stuff like that, I would imagine. Right, so anyway, this giant phallus, this phallic symbol, this symbol of phallusness has kind of upset the whole apple cart here. I'd say there was a few greenskeepers called in at short notice. I'd say there was phone calls. There was hurried phone calls made in panic to every greenskeeper within about a 50-mile radius. Lads from golf clubs and everything. Anybody who had anything to do with grass, I'd say was called in for that. I doubt it's still there now. Probably salted the earth, mowed it into oblivion and salted the earth. I know they can't. It's a famous lawn. Be no earth salting going on there. In an area that's visited by people all over the world for its, quote, perfect lawn, framed by one of the city's most iconic landmarks, the Royal Crescent, the new addition couldn't be more different to its surroundings of 18th century Georgian grandeur. You could say that again. Bath and North East Somerset Council is responsible for the lawn below the semi-elliptical area on which it has been mown the phallus, stroke penis, if you want to bring it, more earthy connotation to it. They have been approached for comment. Council, this is, because it's their thing to kind of maintain this, and of course questions are being asked. How could this happen? Who's responsible? Heads must roll. As for the small section above, that's the responsibility of the Crescent Lawn Company, which was set up in 2003. I assume that's, people who live there in the Crescent, or I'm guessing here, I'm surmising. The lawns are arguably the emerald jewel in the Crescent's crown, and are the redolment of the country's most lauded landscape architect and gardener, Capability Brown. Is that a name? Capability Brown. Capability Brown? Who names a child Capability? I don't know, maybe he named himself. Maybe he was one of these change me name type jobs. I don't know, sorry. Off script here. One of the most famous features of it is the ha-ha, a type of sunken fence popular. Ha-ha, jeez, this is good. Is this all? Hold on, Bertie, you have this on here. Oh, let me read that again. One of the most famous features of it is the ha-ha, a type of sunken fence popular in the 18th century that demarcates the upper and lower lawn that you can see here. That gave landowners the illusion of an unbroken infinity lawn. A ha-ha. There you go, didn't know that. It's a gardening term. Yet still in a boundary for grazing livestock. Okay, bit of kind of optical illusion, 18th century style, I imagine. Well, whoever the vandal is, it seems that they were more than capable of shocking the residents of the country's only UNESCO World Heritage City. A spokesman for the Crescent Lawn Company said, quote, the Crescent Lawn Company owns and maintains only the semi-elliptical area above the ha-ha. You learn something new every day. On behalf of the residents of the street, the area below, i.e. south of the ha-ha, is part of the Royal Victoria Park, which is owned and maintained by the B&Ness Council. Alright, anything more on this? And then the monarchy protest is also due to be taking place in Bristol at this weekend at College Green. Campaigners plan to gather on Saturday at around 12 p.m. They will be very close to royal fans who are heading to the cathedral to watch the official event on the big screen. Yeah, okay. I'm not sure if these, there's always been an anti-royalist, anti-monarchist fringe in the UK. So basically, of course, they're going to come out and do their, throw their toys around on an occasion like this, as is their right. Unlike here in Ireland, where we won't have rights to free speech soon with the laws they're bringing in. So there won't be much protesting done here on threat of going to the clink. But yeah, so whether these people, the anti-royalists, anti-monarchists, I suppose, whether they had anything to do with giant phallus. I mean, if it's done well, in fairness, whoever was mowing that, I mean, they got the dimensions right. I mean, that's not easy to do. If you tried to... No, you probably haven't tried drawing a phallus in your lawn, but it's not the kind of thing that the vast majority of people would consider. But it's not an easy thing to do. It has to be done, it has to be planned, and it takes a bit of doing. So somebody put a bit of time and effort and did their homework on this, because it was a good job. I mean, it wasn't a good job, but you know what I mean. It was executed correctly. The point was made. very succinctly. But anyway, look, there you go. Shock horror. Giant phallus ruins big day for some people, and I can get why they'd be upset. It's a bit you know, it's a little bit of an insulting thing if you are looking forward to the big day and you're into the big event and you're looking forward to the partying and enjoying your Englishness and you know, wearing your flags and things. Good luck to you, I say. Well done. And these things are important. Giant phalluses aren't really part of the pageantry. I say good luck to them. Enjoy the day and just clear your mind. Forget what you've seen on this video. Forget I even made this video. Oh, you probably have already. Giant penises? No, we don't need them. Leave them out.